much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Brooklyn Bulls.
Hold on, this ain't a private chat, is it? Yeah, it is. There we go. Invite Smith. Oh, you could have kept it private. You should have just invited Smith.
Oh! The 20 before he's brought down.
This nigga done punted the ball off. Oh, hoe ass nigga. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
On first down, Moore. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw on second down. Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Daniels. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So they bring out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening.
You already get some home cooking.
This is taken at the 23. It'll be
I know that whole ass nigga Smith hear me.
That time. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
You can't be mad about it. Don't be sad about it. On that Madden shit, you know. Oh, you ain't doing nothing but getting some home cooking already.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Break through there, fellas. Break through there. There we go.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Hold on, who the fuck is
that
out here?
Hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I know that ain't Saquon still back there.
To throw on second down. Costello. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
Come on, Rudd.
It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 55 yards.
Yeah.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
On the ready. 52.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Best back in the league, my ass. 3 rushes for 1 yard. I agree.
2 running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Costello.
Oh, he ain't going nowhere.
Screen to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all of your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive.
I bet y'all run this back to the 35.
Get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get... It's a foot race.
The best back in the NFC East.
That's the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great effort there. 73 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
The best back in the NFC East.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
I mean, he's been playing longer than any back in NFL history.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Come on, let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Ready. 18 Gator.
A first down carry for Barkley. And down he goes at the 40.
We ain't gotta really worry about rushing deep.
You just partner, especially in the second half. When you've got a running back
Barkley ain't
this
hitting no
size,
shit.
these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, but some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll be brought down.
That was just a good hold.
At the 40. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Going to give this time to the tailback. And
Look at
he
him.
only manages a couple
Look at him.
here.
I got my
down to
dogs
about the
up there.
38-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Now that's crazy.
17 yards and
That's
a Giant
crazy.
first down. A first down carry for Smith, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, Barkley, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. Guess what? You're going to go back and tell your
I ain't worried about it.
I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Right there.
They come out here in the I. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On second down, Barkley, and he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run, and the Giants are going to jump back in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall.
You got some home cooking up there.
A little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Fuck it. Let's go and run this back.
A few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Check 56. 56. Mike. Right there. 56.
Off the play fake. Daniels. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
First and 10.
Watch the run.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm scared.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Being chased out left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Moore. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ruiz is a dog.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
That's what I need right here.
56 is the mic. All day. 56 the mic, boy. 56. Checks 56.
2nd and 9 now. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
That's fine.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected.
You like that, don't you,
Red
Smith?
zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Check.
2nd and 4. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh!
My observation, there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often
get your
talk
feet
about
down,
offense's
bro.
ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Back to throw. Daniels. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
On 1st and 10, Costello. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20.
Oh, my God.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Oh, my
New
God.
York. Saquon Barkley.
Come on, fellas.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are able to regain the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Off play action. Daniels. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is in.
Pass interference.
7 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Watch that in. Watch out. 3 down. Mike 51. Watch.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Daniels. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in our
All right,
initial
fellas, we
Sunday
know we got to
night
do.
telecast
We're
of the
fighting
new
a lot of
season.
home cooking.
As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
Yeah.
Tendency breakers.
Yeah,
or
straight like
counters,
that,
as
bro.
I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And
He was out of bounds.
The 35 before going out of bounds.
Look at
10
the home
yards,
cook.
good for a Giant first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He dumps it off to Barkley.
Kill his ass.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short.
Oh, man, Barkley ain't nothing but a hoe.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Barkley with a carry on 1st down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming.
But he's going to be hurt on week 2.
2nd down now. Barkley. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41.
Might be hurt week 1.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Looking to throw. Costello.
Oh!
This will be caught by Brown.
Smith,
He'll be brought down
you got lucky.
20 at the 19.
You got lucky.
10
That was pick 6.
up there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense.
That's what I'm saying, home cooking.
Balance in this. Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard
Pick
line.
6, bro.
A gain of just
That's
a
what I'm
yard,
saying,
and it's
young
a
D.
first
See the home
down.
cooking?
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
All right, y'all. This is getting
It's
crazy,
a good
y'all.
gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
They'll run it now with Smith. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have
Oh!
of the football.
Yes, sir.
The defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. He's at the 50,
Best back in the league.
the 40,
Best back in the league.
20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
All I know, partner, is that with every play,
He ain't gonna score.
There was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control. And yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Daniels. And it'll be intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Anticipation.
Yeah, they gave you the ball, bro. Yeah, it's first down.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester.
Man. I should have just played it safe, keep the field goal.
With no points is really disappointing.
But I should have had the grab, though, to be honest. As good as my receivers are.
Points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Barkley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, that looked like an example
what I do, spread the line out?
In the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
On first down, Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Costello. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not
you got to bump him or something when he comes across that middle.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
And we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Costello. Got a man. It's Brown. Touchdown.
I mean, this nigga got motherfucking pick specialist. He's a pick specialist.
23 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
My middle linebacker.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Bro, they've been killing me all game.
Now after the touchdown, here's
First of all, they robbed me on the pick 6.
That's fielded in the end zone. A little juke. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They've
been robbing me all game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, Daniels. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Looking to throw, Daniels. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up at the 23.
That nigga
and they're going to take
not,
over right there at the 22-yard line.
It took him forever, boy.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now it's Barkley, and he loses the football the 2nd time. It's going the other way, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take it out.
No.
Off the play fake, Daniels. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And an alley to run. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete.
Come on, fellas. Block for your boy, man.
While we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore, I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Blue there.
Throwing again. Daniels. And this one's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
You hear the call
Jesus
for a penalty,
Christ,
but
man.
I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
This will be taken short.
Oh, my God.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Here we go with some of that Madden crap.
Ready. Pilot, 64, weak. All day, defense, all day, all day. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
General West.
They'll run with Barkley. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game. Back to throw. Costello. And this is caught.
You knew what I was going to do.
And that could seal it.
You
It's
knew
a
what I was gonna do.
touchdown. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure.
Bro, can y'all catch a damn pass?
And feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
No.
To throw again, Daniels. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Daniels. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However,
man,
we do have a flag down. Let's check
it was too much
referee.
home cooking.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Daniels. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Giants, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home